welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I have something from Colombia. And wow, my room is making so much noise when I start making the video. Okay, printer, we get it. Okay, let's open up the box and see what we got. Sorry about all the noises, they will disappear pretty soon. Okay, this is a brand new, on the market, that is, Colombia Buxton Peak Mid II hiking boot. Yes, and let me tell you guys, if you don't want, or if you don't have time to watch the whole review, or don't want to watch the whole review, this is a fantastic boot. I'm telling you, these are new on the market. Right now they only have like 50 reviews on Amazon, but I'm telling you, this will take off like crazy. This is an excellent boot. It's if you ever had Newton Ridge from Colombia, you know how amazing the comfort level of those boots are, how reliable they are, how just overall fantastic they are. Outsole, comfort, lightweight, everything. This is it right here. This is pretty much a little bit alternative version of Newton Ridge, a little bit of a different design, which honestly, I like this design even more. So hopefully you have time to watch the whole review. If you do, let's get into it. As some of you already know, this is not just a regular boot review. This review is specifically for my Ultimate Survival boots section. Yes, basically, this wasn't just your regular hiking boot, but something bad happened, and this is what you were wearing, or maybe this is what you had in the house and you put it on, and now you had to survive. You had to hike for miles to get to the safety. You had to camp on the way, not taking off the boot, always wearing this boot because you have to be ready, you have to be prepared for anything, and somewhere along the way you had to climb, you had to fight, do whatever is necessary to survive. Would this be good for your survival? Well, how do we make the judgment? We make the judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, comfort level. And in order to test the comfort level of all the boots, all the shoes that are reviewed on this channel, I do a 3-mile run, 5-mile walk through different terrains, and then I continue wearing the shoes or boots for the rest of the day, so that the total wear time is 8 hours. And like I said, I love the comfort level of these boots. There are a few factors that contribute to that comfort level. Let's start with the first one, the weight. And I have my scale over here. This is size 10. So let's see exactly. Let's see actually if I can guess. I would say probably should be somewhere around 15 ounce. Might even be a little bit less. Let's find out. Let's find out if I'm anywhere close. Wow, I am pretty good. Well, actually, not really, because it's more than 15 ounce, not less. 1598 or 1601. You pick. You want a 15 number or a 16? Fantastic weight for the boot. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit of a reference numbers, right? If you're looking for something that is lightweight, okay? In the boots, you're looking for something under 20 ounce. The more under 20, the lighter it's going to be. Now, if you're looking for lightweight shoes, like hiking shoes, for example, you want to try to find something under 15 ounce. This, as you can see, is pretty much the shoe standard weight. Fantastic for a mid-size boot. Excellent weight. Colombia did a great job, but this is not the only thing that contributes to the comfort level. Let's talk about the flexibility of the outsole. Here, as you can see, it's not a flimsy, silly outsole that makes absolutely no sense for the hiking. No, this is actually nice, stiff outsole, but at the same time, there is plenty amount of flexibility that is more than enough for you to run properly, to basically just be as mobile as possible with this boot, and comfortable as well. As you can see, the creasing is in all the right places. Nothing that creates unnecessary pressure points, nothing that takes away from the comfort. Let's move on to the inner sole. I'm going to take it out so that you can see exactly what it looks like, and we will talk about the inner sole. Hopefully it's removable. Yes, it is removable. Check this out. Nothing crazy over here. Very simple. Plenty of cushioning, not much support. So if you do like support in the arch, not much here. Not a big deal. You do have some shaping on the inside that kind of adds to the arch support. Overall, it's very good. But if you do need a defined arch support, defined heel bed, you might consider upgrading this inner sole. But to me, this is really, really good. Okay, Moving on, we have some padding in the tongue, padding in the shaft. Throughout the whole boot, you do have a very comfortable, very soft fabric lining. All right. So overall, Columbia did fantastic job with the comfort level. But we're done with that. Let's move on to the criteria number 2, proofing and protection. Yes, these boots are waterproof. Yep, and as you can see, there is a gusseting here on the tongue, and we're gonna actually do a little bit of measurement here. Let's see, about 5.5 inches from the gusseting, and the lowest part of the shaft is just a little bit over 5 inches. So Columbia utilized the whole length of the shaft for the waterproofing. Excellent job, Columbia. Well, very well done. And this is the same actually waterproofing that is used in the Newton Ridge. And I personally actually have Newton Ridge. I use them on plenty of hikes and have not had a single problem whenever it comes to the waterproofing or comfort level for that matter, or really anything else. That's a fantastic boot. Newton Ridge is a fantastic boot, and I think that's why I'm really excited about this one, because this is, in my opinion, even better than the Newton Ridge. Okay, so done with that. Let's talk about the protection a little bit. Here, as you can see, there is a reinforcement here. This is not just a design feature. This is actually a heavier fabric at the front. So if you are walking over the rocky road, this gives you extra protection. Although the top of the toe box is soft, so keep that in mind. Don't drop anything heavy on the top. You do have obviously some protection in the ankles, in the shaft, because you have the shaft with some padding, and the same thing goes for the heel. You have reinforced fabric here as well, and then plenty of protection from the bottom on the outsole, but we will talk about that later. Okay, that was the criteria number 2. Let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality wise, usually I like to rely on reviews from you guys, from customers that buy products and make reviews on Amazon. Like I said in the beginning, there is not a lot of reviews on this specific boot yet, just over 50, but this is brand new on the market, so trust me, the reviews will be coming up. And in fact, I myself will be posting one later today, just to say how great this boot is. But quality wise, like I said, whenever it comes to Columbia in general and this specific mid-size waterproof in the same price range, Newton Ridge, absolutely fantastic boot. Lasted me already what, 2.5, 3 years I think I had these boots for, and absolutely fantastic. Really one of the best boots that are reviewed on the channel. I really do like my Columbia Newton Ridge, and this right here is even better, so I have no doubts about the quality. Let's talk about the design features. Here I talk about the lacing system. As you can see here, lacing system is very simplistic, nothing crazy, just a fabric, close hooks going through the boot to save on weight obviously, and then you have one pair of open hooks at the very top, which is great for hiking. If you need to quickly release the tension, you can definitely do that. So great job with the lacing system. The strings are thin and round, just like the way I like them. It's overall very easy to put them on, take them off. Very proportional tightening of the lacing system, so overall pretty good. Let's move on to the criteria number 4, outsole traction and stability. So whenever I do my run and my walk, I do it on a variety of different surfaces. Some older asphalt, newer tarmac, wet sand, wet grass, dry grass, rocky road, trail surface, marble, tile, rubber, concrete, just bunch of stuff. And this outsole performs great on literally everything you throw at it. This is a great outsole. Now, like I said, the rubber is not flimsy. It's a quality rubber. It does have nice stiffness to it. There's plenty of aggression. As you can see, these grooves are super aggressive. So on slippery surfaces like wet grass, you're not sliding around. But at the same time, as you can see, there's decent amount of flatness as well. So on surfaces like sand, you're not digging in, nothing gets stuck in between the grooves because they're very simplistic. And surprisingly, this outsole performs great on stuff that you wouldn't expect it to perform great, like slippery, shiny surfaces like marble and tile, because there is this thin grooves going in between that create kind of that suction, kind of like a slip resistance. This is not advertised as slip oil resistant, but they do perform pretty good as a slip resistant boot. So outsole, fantastic job, Columbia. Let's move on to the criteria number 5, temperature. Now, temperature-wise, I personally tested my Newton reach in literally everything, as cold, as hot as you can get, and it's a very, very nicely balanced shoe. The reason why I say it's balanced, because sometimes you get something for hot weather, and then you're like, I wish they were a little bit warmer in a cold weather. And sometimes you get something for cold weather, and then you overheat in the hot weather. So something like this is great because they're pretty breathable. So lighter socks, and you can take them on a summer hike, no problem, with plenty of protection and waterproofing. And at the same time, in the colder temperatures, in the winter, you can wear these with some insulated socks and have plenty of warmth, all right, and not freeze to death. So temperature-wise, great job as well, Columbia. Let's move on to the criteria number 6, sizing. Yes, these are true to the size, no problems there. I usually recommend getting half a size bigger for your hiking boots, just to have a little bit of extra space. Now, you don't have to do that. This is really up to you. This is my personal preference, and I like to have just a little bit of extra so that you don't have that your toe touching the front of the toe box, which on extended hikes it can create a pressure point and create unnecessary fatigue. So this is just my personal recommendation. If you want to follow it, go ahead. If not, that's fine. Moving on to the criteria number 7 now, balance of application. So if this really was your survival boot, would this be good? Honestly, this boot is definitely in my top 10. Top 10 ultimate survival boots of all time, of everything that I reviewed on this channel. This is how much I like these boots. I would probably replace the Newton Reach with these, just because it's pretty much very similar, only this is a little bit better. So to me, this is an upgrade to the Newton Reach. Now, some people might prefer Newton Reach over this. It really is up to you, personal preference. But to me, this is just a tiny little bit better compared to the Newton Reach. If you guys want me to make a like this video, like this review comparison between Newton Reach and these, let me know in the comments below. I mean, I worn my Newton Reach, like I said, for almost 3 years now, so I got a lot to say about those. That they're fantastic boots, but these are fantastic too. So it is a tough choice. So if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. And the very last criterion here is criterion number 8, the price. This is where things get even better. $75 currently on Amazon. $75. Honestly, sometimes I just, Columbia just leaves me speechless. How do they make it happen? I have no idea. For everything that you're getting, 75 is fantastic. If you look around in any other brand, just kind of for comparison, and try to find the same exact features, the same exact quality of the outsole, the same comfort, the same lightweight, waterproofing, you're looking at least $120. $120, that's like great price for everything that you're getting. This is 75. So I don't know how Columbia is doing it. There isn't really a lot of competition in this price range, except from Columbia, like the Newton Reach. Again, but this is really good. And guys, if this is the first review that you are watching from me, check out some other reviews that I do. It's not like I'm trying to sell you something. In fact, the previous review that I've done, I think it was a Reebok Nano Tactical. It was a tactical boot, and watch that review just for the comparison, to see that I really am not trying to sell you guys anything. I really don't care if you buy it or not. I just want to make an honest review, so that if you are considering this and you're watching this review, you're like, okay, you know what, I'll buy it, or you know what, nah, I'll stay away from it. So yeah, my excitement, my whatever, is not just you just trying to sell you something, but really trying to be honest. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hopefully this was helpful in making your consumer decision. If you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below, and I will be happy to address them. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Ultimate Survival Gear. I'll see you guys in the next video.